There are many interpretations of Trump's motives with the board of peace. From the comical, he did tell the Norwegian Prime Minister he was bored with peace due to not getting the Nobel Prize, or it's a plan for popularity with all the beauty queens whose wish is for world peace, to the serious that range from those who think it means nothing because it's yet another distraction from Epstein, those glad Trump is securing a future role beyond the presidency, Trump supporters, which could include as many as around 50% of those in the US who voted for him, believing he really could achieve world peace. And lastly, the skeptics, including those who question if it's really America first, and the nearly 50% of those in the US who didn't vote for him, and those outside the US with similar sentiments, and those that are just skeptical. No one, not even Trump himself, can be certain of the final outcome, but we can be certain there's a credibility gap that, unless addressed, means that around 50% won't join. Even the loyalist Trump supporter should acknowledge that not everyone supports Trump, and it means we won't have close to the percentage of nations being members the UN has. It isn't like the UN. Structure is, it's run by a board of individuals appointed by the chairman who retain their role regardless of any change to their role in government or other bodies. While there are member states, they don't sit in committees like in the UN and have far less power, effectively only acting in an advisory role, voting on propositions put and framed entirely by the board. Trump is chairman for life or until he fails to be able to carry out the role, and while Trump does nominate his successor, that successor doesn't nominate their successor. So at this stage, it's really anchored around Trump, and not Trump as president of the US, but Donald Trump the individual, regardless of his future role, just as board appointees remain on the board regardless of their future roles. The structure is an extension of that proposed to oversee the rebuilding of Gaza, and creating an organisation to oversee the rebuilding of repeated instances of the devastation of Gaza does sound like preparing for a world that is bored with peace and can risk appearing to be more focused on taking advantage of real estate opportunities for redevelopment that follow conflict.